and gentlemen, that's why we need to ban Taco Tuesdays. Oh hi, I'm Tim. Most people of the enterprising type tend to be good at public speaking. For me, one of the biggest kicks I get in life is presenting something to others, whether it be a speech, a presentation, or cracking a joke. As long as there's a room full of people involved, I'm going to get a kick out of it. The enterprising type also tend to possess skills at promoting, selling, and persuading others. I, for one, feel like I fit into this category because in the past year, I've sold 2 different people Volkswagen Golfs, on the basis that they're the best all-round car money can buy. And speaking of cars, every car that I've ever owned and subsequently sold, I've sold for far more than I've bought them for. Take this one, for example. I sold this one just 2 weeks ago for over $1,000 more than I bought it for. Now, it's said that those with the enterprising type tend to avoid doing tasks that involve analysing and observation. I, for one, feel like I fit into this category, and it probably explains why I dropped the science part of my conjoint, because I realised my skills and work satisfaction lie in interacting and working with others, rather than sitting in a room analysing data all day. With all these skills and personal traits, it's no wonder that I studied marketing and international business. I want to pursue a job in either marketing and sales or advertising once I leave university, as it's a popular career path well suited to those of the enterprising type.
Hi, my name is Shiv Neal, and my dominant personality type is social. I know this about myself based on what I do here at the University of Auckland's Innovation Hub, the Unleash Space. Here I'm a technologist, part of a larger team of students that help run the space. Although I spend a large amount of my time working with technology, I also spend a substantial amount of time meeting new people. I'm required to teach and train the student and staff of the university about all the different types of equipment we have in the makerspace as well. If you want to see how many people we get to work with, take a look at our membership wall.
One of my regular duties is to conduct orientations for new members where I enjoy being able to meet new people and to get to know what projects they want to use the space for. In addition, I also spend a lot of time teaching people how to use technology such as 3D printers, laser cutters, CNC routers, 3D scanners, and a whole lot more. In terms of my personal qualities, I enjoy meeting new people from different backgrounds and getting to know them better. I like to be able to collaborate with like-minded people, yet I respect those who have diverse opinions too.
From my experiences at the Unleash Space and from what I understand about myself, I know that a social environment will suit me the best.
Hey, I'm Caden, and I find myself to be a mix between the realistic personality type and the enterprising personality type with regards to Holland's framework. In terms of my realistic personality type, I find myself being drawn to use my hands and eyes to accomplish things, as well as loving the outdoors, and I love spending time with my animals. I have 3 of my own at home. I find that I tend to have a strong suit when it comes to relating the physical world with mechanical and athletic ability, and have always been well coordinated. Personally, I always try to get involved with as much outdoor activity time as possible, so therefore as a kid I was always playing whatever sport I could to get involved. Various sports that I enjoyed were football, tennis, rugby, softball, and my all-time favourite was motocross. To this day, I still try to get involved, whether it's just enjoying an hour in the gym each day or playing in a social netball team with some friends. In terms of actual work experience, I work as a sous chef and have for 4 years now at a restaurant, and I tend to enjoy the time that I spend there. The realistic personality type is known to be very independent, and yes, to some extent, I do enjoy working on my own. However, I don't think I lack communication skills, and this is where I find a crossover with the enterprising personality type. I find myself to be quite confident and assertive, and enjoy trying to influence or persuade others. And when in group scenarios, such as assignments throughout my commerce degree, I often might initiate certain processes or projects, but may try to get others to carry them out. I also find myself taking a lot of risks, relying on intuition rather than research when making decisions, which leads me to further believe that I am half and half with the realistic and enterprising personality types.
My name is Annie, and for as long as I remember, I've always been a people's person. I say this because for me, leading and managing has always played a major role in my schooling and university years. That's why I would say I identify with the enterprising personality type from Holland's framework. While I stayed at a University of Auckland accommodation, I was elected as a representative for the Residential Association. Throughout the year, we planned and organised events for our 500 or so residents alongside our residential advisors. These events range from talent quests to inviting dogs from SPCA to come relieve our residents of exam stress. This wasn't my first big leading and managing role. While working as a prefect in high school, I was personally in charge of welcoming and managing the international students on top of my prefect duties of leading the student body. And as someone who is very passionate about the computing world, I tried to influence the school to also promote the idea of women working in ICT. My idea began a tradition of holding a Girls in ICT Day, which gave the girls a chance to learn more and play around with IT. I hope to inspire and motivate more women to become interested, maybe even work in this male-dominated field. I'm glad to say that this event is still being continued on 2 years later. Working with ideas and developing them is one of the reasons why I chose innovation and entrepreneurship as one of my majors in my conjoint. It is through these types of roles that I feel satisfied when exposed to working, leading, managing, and encouraging others. I can be quite assertive when needed to, especially when it involves making the final decision as such in group projects, and I'm not afraid to let my voice be heard. I can strongly see myself working in the business world after university, and it's a reason why I believe I'm of the enterprising personality type.
Many students find the university to work transition a tough challenge. According to Wendell and Rockland, the biggest challenges are the changes in culture, which are greatly linked to inflated expectations as well as lack of skills and experience prior to graduating. In order to combat these challenges, we have devised strategies that students could use to help make this transition a lot easier.
When it comes to handling a changing culture, students should try to obtain realistic expectations by gaining an in-depth understanding of the organisation, industry or profession in which they want to work in. This can be achieved through attending careers expos, guest speaker evenings, or networking events, whereby students can ask questions and gain an inside perspective of the organisation's culture. It also provides a perfect platform for connecting with industry professionals. Matt Youngquist, the president of Career Horizons, said that at least 70 to 80% of jobs aren't actually published publicly, and that young people should spend more time trying to get out and talking to employers rather than just for searching jobs online.
And according to Wendland and Rockland, compared to university, workplace culture provides little feedback and little instructions. Therefore, students need to learn to take initiative and start tracking their own performance by setting goals, achieving them, and ensuring they practice time management skills through effective studying and finishing their assignments on time. This type of mindset will help them achieve independently as well as set them into good habits and routines.
Another aspect of change in workplace culture is the increased amount of collaborative work, whereas majority of work is done independently at university. In order to address this issue, students should take advantage of group projects to develop their ability to work well with others. They should also learn methods to work around conflicts that arise in such situations. Another significant challenge that graduates face when they venture out into the world of work is that they lack experience and skills. Wendland and Rochland states that the reason for this is that there is a mismatch between what skills graduates have and what employers want. According to Galt and others, most common skills employers seek are oral communication skills, written communication skills, problem solving and analytical skills, computer applications, leadership and teamwork skills.
One way students can overcome this gap of interpersonal and practical skills and to demonstrate that they have experience is by taking part in internship programs. What's great about internships is that they provide a better understanding of what's required and expected of future graduates in the workforce. It gives them the opportunity to gain new experiences and skills in a practical setting and improves the understanding of theories that are taught in the classroom. The effectiveness of doing internships is highlighted in Galt's research, as it states the overwhelming majority of employers felt that internship experience contributed value to interns in terms of future job performance, and that the majority expressed a great willingness to hire interns over non-interns. Another way students can grow their skills and experience is through volunteer work and club activities.
UOA's Management Consultant Club is a fantastic club because it really throws you into the deep end of what working as a consultant is like. I remember my first competition was the Deloitte's first year case competition. It was a case study on Friends, a New Zealand company that sold free-range eggs. We were given about 5 hours to read the problem, come up with a solution, calculate the financials required for the solution, and then put all of this onto a presentation slideshow. Once these hours were up, we had to present our solution to the judges, which included executives from Xero, and honestly, it was the most terrifying and most amazing experience I've ever felt, because I had no idea that there were so many skills that I had yet to learn. Right now, I even have a friend who's been flown over to Thailand to compete over there. These types of extracurricular activities are things recruiters look for because it's evidence towards demonstrating key skills and teamwork along with public speaking.
We hope that the strategies provided are able to help students transition from university to work a lot easier.